Good morning and good afternoon and perhaps even good evening to you. Thank you so much for dropping by into my linen cupboard again. I'm very glad to see you. Thank you so much for all the wonderful tips there, Dreamlab. We shall see if we can endeavor to make them happen. Dreamlab just watched a video about tips and tricks about Stardew Valley, and it's one of those videos that's being suggested to me, but I've not had the chance to look at it, so it looks like it's very exciting. Good tips there. Thank you so much. I've been trying to grow giant crops one day and it just wasn't working. I didn't know you had to put them in a 3x3 grid. That's, interesting little tidbit there. Also, very good morning to Chris and to Ralph. Thank you so much for dropping by, and to anyone out there who's watching who's not in the chat, hello. I may have to cut it a little bit short, just a little word of warning today, because I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment today, just a routine visit to my oncologist to see if I'm, still alive and all that. He's also the one who's signing off the fact that I'm not at work, which is good. So that's all due to him. And today was a day at which I was supposed to have my port flushed. That's in my shoulder here. That's kind of the chemotherapy and immunotherapy infusion access port that needs to be flushed every couple of months, otherwise it clogs up and can't be used anymore. And it's been over 2 months already. It was supposed to happen today, but we've moved the appointment already 1 month, and I got in touch with them yesterday and they said, hey, why don't we do a remote health checkup instead? And I was supposed to get a link and sign up for something, but that hasn't quite worked, so maybe they're just going to call me. But since the appointment was supposed to happen at 10 o'clock, it might happen any moment. So if I have to cut it short, that'll be why. I just thought I'd let you know that. So there we go. And one other thing I wanted to bring to your attention, Chris, that's more like something I wanted to clear up, the ironing thing there. What happened with the ironing? What are you even talking about? It's the thing is, I said good morning to Dreamlab this morning, and my autocorrection corrected morning into ironing. So I thought, that would be really funny to tell you good ironing yourself, Chris. So it's crazy. That's what that reference was. Crazy stuff. Hey Neville, good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. Let's see how that new Deluxe barn is doing in the game, shall we? Let's see what happens. I'm so glad to see you all. Come on, computer, don't freak out on me. Julia's doing remote hiring next door, so I hope the bandwidth isn't going to tank. We should have enough, but you never know. So it's one of those things. Usually she would do these things in person and go and speak to people in the store. And it's usually a group of people who gets hired and they have individual chats. And that is now all being done remotely, which is it's awesome. It's one of those things I hope that some of these things that we use as crisis management, I hope we're going to retain even after the crisis is over. Oh yes, absolutely. Instacart are about to hire, or they're in the process of hiring 300,000 extra people, at least with 90-day contracts. 300,000 people. That's 1% of the US population. It's crazy stuff. But yes, that's how many more people they need, because the amounts of orders they're getting has just soared. And it's such a great opportunity for people who cannot work during the crisis or who have lost their jobs during the crisis. They can just go sign up, and it's very exciting. I hope it's going to work out well, and 90-day contracts may hopefully be extended after the period. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Egg Festival, Mayor Lewis, good stuff. Yes, exactly. That's the response to that. Literally, people Instacart want to put measures in place that more orders can be placed. And of course, hiring that takes background check and training, and then people need to kind of feel their way into it. And so I hope it's gonna be a good opportunity for many people. I'm kind of looking forward to going back to work myself. I'm missing the exercise, I gotta tell you. That's one thing I do miss, and my friends and colleagues from Publix. I miss all the social contacts with them as well as customers. It's just that, human interaction that just casually happens when you have an office job as well as, a job like Instacart. There, mail is happening. 3x3 grid. I'm looking forward to that. That sounds like a great idea for summer fruit. I'm also looking forward to this little hidden alcove that you told me about in the secret forest. See what happens. Is this harvestable? No. Cauliflower still growing. Hey chaps. How you all doing? How's the new barn coming along? Is it ready yet? Oh my god, it's massive. It's ready. The barn is ready. Look at the amount of hay. Whoa. It's the first time I'm seeing my new barn. That is seriously cool. Well, do you know what that means? It means that was large goat's milk. That was very exciting. That means we can go to Marnie and ask her to sell us some other animals, like pigs and all. Machines. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good my goodness, space-saving method. That's what I try to say. Ah. Let El Vino flow. Oh, that's nice potato juice. Potato juice. Should that ferment a bit longer? I can't tell. It looks like it's ready. Let's see what that brings. Potato juice. Wood skip we need for the community center. I've got it on my list here. Wood skip we need that for the fish tank. Chicken statue. I should really just collect them. See how many I can collect. So many chicken statues. And wild horseradish. I don't remember what to do with that. I think we just go sell it. I think George likes leeks. I don't think he's a big fan of horseradish. Sadly not vodka, no. Unless it needs to ferment a little bit longer, or we haven't put the right ingredients into our mixture. That's also possible. Pomegranate, I'm going to leave that for my man. What's his face here? I'm going to take one potato and just go and sell one potato separately, just so that I can get an idea of the price increase we're getting through making potato juice versus potatoes. And then there's a few cranberries that could do with, you know, turning into alcoholic beverages. Oh, and then of course there's this Grandpa's special reserve here. Mustn't forget that. Alright, so that and a single potato we're selling. There. And that cranberry, that can go back in the box here. And that cranberry can go back in the box, I said. There. Okay. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Potato juice, huh? I wonder what it's like. Is it like... I mean, I know what a raw potato tastes like. I hope it's not going to be like that. Could be boiled potato juice? That wouldn't... I can't see it. But it's like sometimes these things, you really have to taste them in order to pass judgment. And I remember that there was a drink in Germany that's not available anywhere else, and some people absolutely love it. It's banana juice. And it's a bizarre one because how do you juice a banana? You can't do that. And yeah, so the good people from Granini have made it possible. And I guess they're kind of, it's more like a smoothie. One of the early smoothies, before smoothies were a thing. They put kind of banana juice into a bottle, and it's nice. It's a bit like a thick cherry juice. So good stuff. It's more like a dessert almost. But very hard to describe, and it's one of those things, I wonder if potato juice is a little bit like that. Very hard to describe. That's more like thin mashed potatoes, you mean? So chickens, what are we going to do about your grass? Are you eager enough to go over here? Oh, look, have they eaten it all? They may have eaten it all. Well, grass is over here, and there's lots of it, but I don't think the chickens want to go that far. I may have to put some more grass somewhere closer, just to make sure they're not as grumpy. I don't like having grumpy chickens. I also like having multiple sales boxes around my farm. Okay, I'll go to what's-his-face and get you some more grass starters. If I can't make it myself. Let me see if I can make it myself. Could be that I can make it myself. Just make sure not to eat it immediately. Grass starter. No, I can't make that myself yet. Okay, let's go grab that plethora thereof. It's a cow! Where's my horse? What did you do with the horse? Milk her. Where's the horse gone? Maybe I've abandoned him one too many times. There he is. Whew. That was crazy. What was a cow doing in my stable? Oh, now that is a great tip. Oh, we'll do that right away. Oh, that's a great tip. Because this is exactly the issue I'm having. Isn't it, Harvey? If you want to hang out in my apartment, that's okay with me. I live above the clinic. Oh, really? Perhaps we should do some... totally gonna have a look at that. We're all going to hang out in the saloon this evening. It's kind of like a Friday tradition, I guess. Oh, good to know. Thank you for the invitation. Casual as it may have been. Grass starter. Okay, 20 of those, please. Let's check out Harvey's clinic while we're here. We'll buy the pigs tomorrow, shall we? Hey, Harvey, let me open the door for you. Oh, man. Okay, Harvey, this is difficult because you're not letting me through here. Oh, there we go. Man. Forget Harvey's clinic. Perhaps Marnie is still around today. Oh, I don't know. Oh, thanks for the tip. While we're in the hood. Sewer dude. Somewhere down here. There we go. One iridium sprinkler, my good man. I hear they're just so hard to come by. Oh, also, I have some void mayo for you. He loves it. No words, he says. Very cool. Mr. House and Mr. Brian, thank you so much for dropping by. So glad you could make it. It is Friday, so that means it's Iridium Sprinkler Day here in the sewers. I thought I'm going to go and grab one. Void egg. Yeah, I've got a void chicken that lays it itself. And that, I'm going to have to grow a lot more potatoes for that. So, thanks. Bye, Crobius. How are you two this morning? Oh, and the traveling merchant is also here. My goodness. There's a lot going. Can I fell that tree now? I totally can't fell that tree. Hey Vincent, buddy, how you doing? We're good friends now, aren't we? Guess he didn't say anything else, even though we are good friends. Where did I leave my horse? There we go. I might actually change my profession from the indicator thing that comes up for foraged items to this other thing, whatever the choice was. That is something we can also do in the sewers. So Marnie we've missed, but that's okay. That's no problem. While I'm here, let me go and take away all the lightning rods, because there's 3 here. And I put them here because I didn't know any better. But I thought if we're gonna plump them into where the grass grows, that's such a good tip. Then it'll just keep reproducing there and the chickens can eat around it. That's a great idea. And we have so many grass starter kits, I think I might just make more lightning rods. See if our man is still open here. Yo, traveler! How you doing? How's the pig doing? Just thought, I'd check it out. Slime, weathered floor. Don't I have enough of that? Isn't that the only thing I have? Put regular floor down. Next year it's weathered floor. Bug meat. Oh, don't mind if I do. Bean hot pot. Coconut. Puffer fish. Do we need that? No. Okay. Wool. That's nice. Could try a bit of wool in the loom. Tempting, tempting. That's a very good question, Brian. No, I'm kind of waiting for them to call me. So the full story is I was going to go there today. That was the original plan. But my doctor, I got in touch with him yesterday and said, hey, what do you think? Shall I come? Are you guys busy? How do you want to handle this? And it looks like my doctor was suggesting, why don't we try a remote health visit? And I thought, oh, that sounds swanky. Let's do that. And she goes, yeah, I'll get in touch with my colleague and they'll set it up for you. But of course, Mr. House, thank you so much for your generous donation. Very exciting. That's very nice of you. I very much appreciate that. So I was supposed to be contacted. That always makes me smile. This is so nice. I was supposed to be contacted and that hasn't happened yet. So I don't know if it takes them longer to, set that up, this remote thing, or if we're going to postpone it by a few days. And I was thinking, well, until such time, I'll just go and stream a bit of Stardew and, we'll see what happens. So the full story is that should the phone ring and it is that remote appointment, I may have to go and cut this session short and quickly do that remote appointment. And, we'll see what happens next. But thank you so much for asking. Yes, that's one of those crazy unplanned things. I didn't even see that appointment until literally a couple of days ago. Iron bar, refined quartz, and bat wings. That's interesting. I wonder if we can just make more. That might be in the way here a little bit. I don't know. I might just go put another one, somewhere here with the grass. So the reason why I'm doing this is because if I put the grass here, the chickens go and eat it and then it's gone. But I've only just bought it, so I'm thinking the better way that Dreamlab was suggesting is to do this. So if we put a lightning rod into the grass, it'll still reproduce and grow, but wherever the lightning rod is, the chickens can't eat that. So that's the plan. And I don't want to have grumpy chickens, Oh, you get speed grow fertilizer for the price. That's crazy. So if I wanted to make a couple of other lightning rods here, let me see if I have more refined quartz and iron bars, because they're kind of easy to make. I think I have iron ore somewhere. I can also just make my own refined quartz from regular quartz, so that's not really that big an issue. Iron bars, there we go. They're just not connected. That is the trouble. They're not connected to the workbench. So let me go put some... Let me put some quartz into here. That'll just make refined quartz. We'll do that. We'll pick that up. We've watered all the plants. That's nice. I might just dot more of these lightning rods around the farm. So I know that sometimes when a lightning bolt strikes, it lifts off my floor tiles here. So this is what's happened in the past. But it also destroys crops every once in a while, so not so good. You get fried chicken, wouldn't that be nice? Then you can sell that. It's very artisan. Very artisan. How long does refined quartz take? Come on. Do your thing. Also, before I get grumpy chickens, I might go and put some more hay out here, just in case. Sorry, chicken. Don't want to wake you up. I know you're all asleep. And ducks. And void chickens. And whoever else is in my coop. So Brian, tell me, are you joining us from work today or are you at home? Have you got an extended Cinco de Mayo thing going? And Mr. House, tell me, how do you manage to stay up that late? We have another viewer who is sometimes joining, Steve from Australia, and he's sometimes very sleepy at this time of the day already. So, what's your secret? I did find another chicken statue. I was thinking I'm going to add it to my other chicken statues here. Usually I sell them. I thought maybe I'm going to collect them, see if I can get to 100. Okay, lightning rod. Come on. 2 of them. That's good. That's a great start. I'm thinking perhaps 1 over here. We can do that just before we go to bed. Like 1 goes here, 1 goes here. That sounds good. And lightning rod A goes into here. Lightning rod B goes into here. Aha! Alright, time for bed. Ah, you're at work. Oh, I see, I see. Oh my god, really? Black Hawk helis. Well, we don't want to go. We don't want them to go awry just because Brian didn't assemble the cables correctly. So, so are you going in later then, or is it? Are you just chilling at work? Oh, just on a break. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you sharing the break with us. That's nice. That's very nice. Tell your colleagues. Your apple tree wasn't able to grow. That's uncool, isn't it? Man. So uncool. Hey, I found this in a drawer somewhere. Thought you could use it. A white jar with the letter E on it. I wonder what it is. Energy tonic. Oh, wow. That is nice. Thank you, Pam. Now the chickens want to eat the grass, but they can't. I hope they don't get grumpy. So look at that. This grass has already spread. That's nice. So the grass does grow. It's just that you guys are just eating it all. Gotta give it a second here. Well, there's more here. So I hope they're gonna discover that soon. It's either them or the cows. Anything new with the beets here? No. Ah, potatoes. Yes, 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 yes. Could have put that sprinkler out. Totally forgot about it yesterday. It's midnight where you are. Okay, Neville, it's about 10:30 here. It's East Coast America. I'm in Miami Beach, Florida. So it's nice and sunny here. Yes, 10:30. Where are you, Neville? You must be in that part of the world as well. So it's either going to be, let me haphazard a guess. Could be Singapore, could be Australia. I'm thinking. Yes, we're in Eastern Standard Time. Brian is as well. And I believe Ralph is 1 hour earlier than us, right? Ralph, where you are, it's 9:30 now, is that right? Garlic, look at that. It can all be pickled, it's all exciting. Where's our next sprinkler gonna go? Perhaps here. There. Nice overlap. That's probably a little bit... I didn't know I was going to get 2 sprinklers. I could probably rearrange them. How's that? Let me go rearrange them. That makes it way more efficient. So that goes away. That goes here. ish. Here, that's cool. And then this guy. Once planted, you cannot get... Take that. Go on. Sprinkler can't go out anymore. Oh, what a shame. So this guy has to stay here. I don't know why I can't take it out. Maybe with the... Oh, there we go. It's always another tool, isn't there, for a job. And this can go maybe here. Come on. There. That should be a nice overlap. Oh, it's 10:30 in Michigan as well. Oh, okay. I thought you were like an hour earlier. How exciting. Good to know. Thank you for letting me know. South Australia, Neville. How exciting. Yeah, so it'll be... I'm starting at 10 a.m. my time, so that would be half an hour before right now. So if it's... is it half past midnight where you are? Half past midnight or 11:30? Yeah, midnight must be half past 11. Midnight your time. Wow, how exciting. And, well, you know, thank you so much for dropping by, Brian. Have a good cable assembly session. Careful there. And show us a photo. I'd love to see a photo of what you're doing. Brian, if you don't know Brian's channel, check it out. I'm going to put a little link in the description. I believe it is this that might give out a link. Brian has made a video about his work and how he assembles fiber optic cables. It's highly interesting. So there's a couple of videos on his channel of how he does that. Very cool. And so interesting to hear that you also have 2 time zones in Michigan. We do too. There's in Florida, there's the top northern end on the left-hand side. Pensacola and Tallahassee, those have different times than us down here. So most of Florida is Eastern Standard Time, but that bit at the top, I believe they call it the Panhandle, that is so far to the left that it's already a different time zone. It's cool. Yeah, speaking of which, I've just seen, it's another one of those video suggestions I've seen on YouTube. I haven't looked at it yet, but it's another one of Tom Scott's amazing videos. And it's about why is Denmark several seconds in the past. It's very funny. I've lived close to there, north of Germany, so that's Denmark is our neighbor to the north. And, well, I love to watch that. His explanations are just so hilarious. Very cool. Cows! I know. I haven't forgotten about you. And Whittaker? Is Whittaker in here somewhere? Oh, haven't touched the straw. That's good. That's a good sign. Yeah, we're the dangly bit, exactly. Cat, have you seen the goat? No? Goat? Anyway. Goat! Oh no! See what's happened here? That's crazy, man! Yeah, that is an issue, of course, because, you know... So what happened then to the vat? Did it get destroyed? That's crazy. Tons of grass here. Why don't the chickens go here? Whittaker, have you seen that? Unbelievable. Totally not cool. Usually, I've seen this, that these tiles pop out, but you just walk past and you just pick it up and then you repot them, replant them. And with that vat there, I haven't actually seen anything. Huh. Chickens, are you good? Are you eating well? Are you ungrumpy? That's good. Well, you've had hay, haven't you? Well, give the grass a bit of a break. Eat what you can. I might substitute it with hay down here. Oh yeah, can't. So much to do on the farm, man. And energy drink, my goodness. Should we put that in the fridge? I think I'm just going to go sell the milk. In fact, no, I'm not going to sell the milk. I'm going to go and put that in the fridge. I'm going to make myself an omelette. That's what I'll do. Energy tonic, that can go in here. Wood skip needs to go into the community center. And I need more lightning rods so that my grass doesn't get destroyed all the time. For which, of course, I need iron ore, iron bars even. Can parsnip be pickled? I don't remember. I don't think it can. Perhaps I'll put some grass over here so that the chickens don't immediately eat it. Takes them a while to figure out where it is. That's my plan. Like, you know, back here. That's nice. Oh my god, he's roaming there immediately. He can smell it. He knows exactly where the grass grows. So that means that I really have to take care of these weeds when they're encroaching on something. It really does destroy property. I didn't know that either. I hope grass is exempt from that. Yeah, put some down here. There. That should do the trick. Yeah, I don't know where that vat's gone, so it must have literally self-destructed there, I guess. Can I brew garlic, do you think? It's another one of those questions I have. I might try that. Brew garlic. Put that wood skip into the community center. That's what we're gonna do. Totally missed the Marnie deadline already. First thing tomorrow morning, we're gonna go see Marnie. About pigs and sheep, because it takes days and days to grow, you know. Oh, hello, look at that. Vincent says hello to me now. Isn't that nice? Oh, I see. Rather than building fences, make enclosures out of indestructible items like kegs or machines like mayo machines. Yeah, they're not so indestructible after all. But that is very practical. That's like maximizing space, I guess. Alright, look at that. Wood skip. Bundle complete! That's nice. What's a raw dish of the sea? Oh, that's nice. That is so nice. Just checking if I've got anything from my doctors by now. I mean, their office is open. I bet it takes a little bit longer to set me up as a remote patient. So look, the only thing we're missing here is the catfish. Yeah, it has indeed not dropped into my inbox yet. That's okay. So yes, wood skip, catfish even. Catfish only comes out when it rains, so it'll take us forever to find rain. I remember a time where it rains all the time. Don't know why that doesn't happen now. Bizarre stuff. But hey. Anything good happening by the beach? Willie's fishing already, that's good. Yeah, maybe it was just a short notice, because by the time we spoke it was already the afternoon, and you know what it's like, requests at 3 o'clock. Will they really get actioned on the day? Or is that going to be something we'll wait for? We'll leave that until tomorrow. I mean, thankfully it's nothing urgent at all, so I'm happy to just forego this and reschedule it. is actually costs me less money to do as well. But hey. And it is purely routine. I mean, I'm always thinking people who really have issues right now, who really need cancer treatment right now, well, you know, feel free to have my appointment. It's fine. I'm good. So I don't really need urgent attention or urgent help right now. I'd rather they divert those resources to the people who really need it. Like Christina, you know, if you're getting chemo infusions right now, yeah, absolutely. Deal with those people. And if we have a routine visit now or in 4 weeks or in 3 months, it doesn't really matter that much right now. Martina! Hello, hello! How was the press conference? My mom was watching the press conference, which is why she's joining us a little later, about how things are going to reopen in Germany and the plan for reopening things. Kind of wonder what it's like in Germany, if it's... Whoa! Diamond! Seriously! That's nice. If there's one rule for the whole country, or if the smaller municipalities can make it up as they feel. Like it is here. We don't really have we have a federal recommendation, but what the state implements is up to the state, and then what the individual municipalities implement is up to them, and then up to the point of the cities. So cities can always overrule the county can overrule the state can kind of overrule the government, the federal government. I mean, in this, you know, in this situation. Kind of curious. Yeah, absolutely. I can see that working. If people choose not to go to have their treatment done, or if they don't want to go, if they feel unsafe to have their treatment done. That's, you know, for cancer patients, if the side effects are really bad, I have a feeling for them it's kind of more like a good excuse not having to go through it, you know? Because the side effects do suck. And there's 5 of them, 5 Dish of the Sea, that is exciting. Let's see if we can clear out my inventory. Oh, we're just going to fill up the crab pots by the beach as well. That's all taken care of, I think. The diamond, well, the diamond we can sell. We have a few diamonds lying around, so the diamond gets sold. Iron bars we're going to keep, and this will pop in here. And then, oh yeah, soggy newspaper. That might make some, you know, something exciting. Who knows? Then the potatoes, they go over here. Yeah, it's getting to a point where people are just missing. I mean, it's bad enough for the economy, but it's also getting to a point where people are now getting really frustrated with having not being able to live their lives as they once were. I can see that. Everything's good here. So the buckmeat I'd like to keep, because I can make exciting things with it. The pomegranate I'm going to keep, and iron ore. I think this here, the fiber, that's what I was going to put in here. There, perfect. And what is this? This is gold ore. Yeah, gold ore. That can go in the precious metal locker. Was that not here? Yes, that's the precious metal locker. Let's put that here. And that as well. And this is iron ore. We'll put that in here too. And quartz goes in here as well. That's my fishing tackle. The treasure hunter. That we can saw out. And the tomka soup we'll put in the fridge. much like the milk, because I'm keen to make an omelette when I get up in the morning, you know. I'll go to bed now, and when I get up, I'm gonna have an omelette. Maybe make myself some coffee as well. Oh my god, yeah, absolutely. Paycheck to paycheck is not a good way of life. Your apple tree wasn't able to grow last night. Right, let's take care of that. There's got to be something fishy going on there. Oh, I was gonna have an omelette, wasn't I? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I hope my chickens and the ducks can find their own food now. Roam around, explore the farm, girls. I'm gonna look after my apple tree. Just as soon as I've looked after my pets here. And we do need to go and buy more animals for that deluxe barn now. Oh, don't drink the goat milk, put it in here. More milk there. Let's turn it on to cheese. That's cool. Perhaps we should do that first. Let's go take care of animal purchases. Whoa, okay. I'll do that on the way back. Let's go to Marnie first. Don't want to miss my slot here with her again. So many trees everywhere. It's difficult to ride through there. Okay, outdoor training is allowed. All shops are allowed to open again, and the restaurants are starting next week. That's nice. That's good. Open 9 AM to 6 PM. Okay. We've planted 2 trees in front of Marnie's cottage. I hope she doesn't mind. Okay, so it's starting to all open up again in Germany. We had down here in Miami Beach, we had the lovely boardwalk by the bay on the very southern tip of the island. That was open this weekend, but there were some restrictions on that. And I think it was the mayor trying to see how people would comply, and so this whole area was closed. The boardwalk by the beach was open, but the one going further south, that was closed, and they've opened it over the last weekend. And the restriction was you have to wear face masks at all times, except for when you do strenuous exercise. So joggers and bicyclists, they were exempt from that. But of course what happened was everyone descended there, and there's like this huge amounts of people there. Julie and I were checking it out on Saturday I believe, and there were so many people and nobody was wearing face masks. And it turns out, oh my god, Shane's passed out. It turns out that the mayor has now closed that area again, so I think it was a test to see how would people comply, and they didn't, and now that area is closed again. So yeah, it's one of those things. Do you know, Dreamlab, it's interesting, Instacart do that. So if you work for Instacart, you either get a face mask free of charge in the shop when you're there, and you also get some specially formulated, I think it's called Florida Strong. A rum company in Florida made that specially for Instacart in Florida. So you get that either from the company, if you go to work, you get that there, or you can order it from the website. If you're registered with Instacart as a shopper, you can order it free of charge. Mine's on the way, Julius is on the way, so we're getting our stuff from them. So this is what our employer does, as an incentive for people to go, hey, we're going to give you that stuff. It's awesome, isn't it? The idea that, so I think the rum company that they contacted, they were closed down, non-essential business, can't make rum anymore. So they said, hey, let's make hand sanitizer instead. Much of the equipment is similar, so they did it. And Instacart was one of the companies that ordered stuff with them, special formula there. cool story. My mom told me that as well from Germany. Many of the German companies do that as well, that can't work during the pandemic. They just make face masks now. It's a great idea. Great idea to just keep it going, you know. It keeps, all of a sudden you are an essential business and you make something that's perfect for the crisis. It's almost like it's war times, you know. Yeah, that would be nice. See a tax benefit. Hey, why is Shane passed out on the floor here? That's crazy. Marnie's concerned. Look at that, beer cans all around him. Shane is not a happy camper. Oh dear indeed. And just at that moment I walk in, of course, you know. Buddy! Jay, can you do something? He's out cold. I don't know, what am I gonna do? Buddy, come on. Back to bed. Wow. I don't think we see that every day. That's clever. The watering can, that is good. Shane, what's the matter with you? All you do anymore is mope around your room and drink beer. And are rude to people who try to be nice to you. Have you noticed? Come on, Shane, talk to us, buddy. You wouldn't understand. Give us a try. Marnie's a good woman. Jazz is a good woman. Come on, Jazz. What's going down? What's your plan? Don't you ever think about the future? Plan? Duh. Hopefully I won't be around long enough to need a plan. Oh, Shane. Don't say that. See? You made Jasmine cry. Come on, we can get through this together. Don't you worry about it, Shane. Oh, poor Shane. We're gonna take care of him. Beer is not a good present for him. Let's purchase some animals. Look at that, they're all unlocked. Oh my goodness, that's cool. No, they're not. Requires construction for Deluxe coop. We're working on it. That's gotta be the rabbit. We have a goat. We have a dairy cow. We have chickens. We have ducks. We do not have sheep. Adults can be shorn for wool. Sheep who form a close band with their owners can grow wool faster. A pair of shears is required to harvest the wool. Lives in a barn. Sheep and pigs, come on. Oh, that of course means we're gonna have to figure out a name for our new sheep. He lives in here. Cusley. I don't know. What are we gonna name the sheep? Do you know what? Thanks to your exciting super chat donation, Mr. House, we've already named a chicken after you, but we'll call it Mrs. House, that newly hatched chicken. Why don't we call the sheep Mr. House in your honor? How's that? Because the sheep, that is possible to be male, so we're going to call it Mr. House. How's that? You happy with that? Let me know if you are. We're one return click away from that being locked in forever. And while we're thinking about that and waiting for that, let's also think about what we're going to call the pig. The pig could be called Porky. That'd be nice. Is that good with you, Mr. House, in case you're watching? If you are, I'm just going to hit return. That's cool. If you're not happy with it, we can always sell him later. Hamlet the pig. That's a great idea. I'll send little Mr. House to her new home right away. Hey, and while we're here, let's purchase some more animals. I wonder if we should have two sheep and 2 pigs. Well, let's buy 1 pig first. 1 pig, come on. And Hamlet as the name of the pig, you think? Sigh. That's cool. Hamlet. Hamlet the pig. Kevin Bacon. Our second pig shall be called Kevin Bacon. Oh, no way. I'll send little Hamlet on her way. I think he can only have 1 name, so I don't... Lippy, no, that's not a good name. Kevin Bacon. No, there we go. Space is fine. So Kevin Bacon. That's totally him. I should call him Kevin Bacon 6. That's a character in Brian's book. Little Kevin Bacon. That's exciting. Good stuff. So 3 pigs, 1 sheep. That's gonna be good. All right. Marnie, you should do something about these trees in front of your door. Who plants them? Well, speaking of that, I think we can also plant... Should we plant some in front of Leia's door? Oh, she'll love it. There, she likes wood. We'll put some here. There. Nicely done. Taking care of more business. Well, while the pigs are growing, I believe we do have enough wood for... Well, I think it's 550. We need 550 wood for our... next coop project. So I might just go and chop this thing down. Is that... Yeah, look at that. 550. Haha. That's nice. Fell a tree, plant a seed. And that means we can literally give Robin that new project of upgrading to a deluxe barn now. Deluxe coop even. Oh, and there's these things to do. Well, I'll do that when we get home. We can do that anytime. Hey chickens, are you eating enough grass here? You're all good. We also need to water some plants, of course. See, now that there's grass everywhere, it looks all a bit untidy, doesn't it? It looked so nice and tidy before. Oh, forgot the stones. Need to bring some stones to Robin. I don't necessarily want to make the barn any bigger, or so the coop any bigger than it already is. Is that all the stone we have? 219? I thought we'd have more stone. Do we not have more stone? If not, we can procure some. Oh, looks like we don't. But that's cool, we can make some. Oops, oh, cauliflower is ready. Look at that. Who wanted a cauliflower? Wasn't there something... Yes, there was something in the community center. I'm glad I didn't water this. Oh wow, the pig's already ready. Pig, how you doing? I didn't know the pigs come, you know... The pigs come pre-grown. I thought usually animals arrive really tiny. That's exciting. How you doing? Hamlet seems curious but a little cautious. She's getting used to the new home. Of course. Society grows great when old men plant trees in which shade they know they shall never sit. Aww. That is nice. Thank you, Dreamlab. Mr. House. Very good. So let's go and sell the cheese, but not sell all the cauliflower quite yet. I don't know what we can do with that. Probably pickle it. Yes, it's add quote to add one and then quote to bring one up. And I don't know why it takes so long here. It's got to be some YouTube API thing. Whoa, look at the trees over here. Hey Linus, how you doing? It would be nice if the townspeople could accept me for who I am. I like living out here in the open air. That's what they don't understand. Yeah, it's super fast on Twitch. Tell you what, have a cauliflower. This is a great gift, thank you. Of course, don't eat the cauliflower. There we go. This is like, what was that, 30 seconds? Crazy. All the things I really like to do are either immoral, illegal, or fattening. Steve was on a roll the other day, and he put all such funky quotes in. It's very funny. There's a lot of funny ones. Okay, horse, stand back. We're gonna do some exploding here. It being a quarry and all. There we go. That's how we make stone. I was never in a situation where I actually needed stone. I gotta be brutally honest here. I thought the day would never come. I'm trying to be as efficient with my bomb placement as possible. These are the big bombs as well, so they blast everything to Kingdom Come. There. And perhaps then also strategically place another one in here. I hope that doesn't get the tree. Well, even if it does. It's a quarry, isn't it? Boom! Oh, was it WC Fields? Okay. I'll try, Nate, I'll try. How are you today? I might conserve some of them and just go and... I think that I just want to have enough stone so that I can build that... What's it called here? The Deluxe coupe. Oh, which will have to wait until tomorrow because I'm already too late. Look at that, it's 5 o'clock. Robin's already stopped. She's not working past 5 o'clock. Unlike my wife, who has currently got 12-hour days. Literally 5 days a week. But hey, like I said, Instacart are hiring 300,000 people nationwide. There we go. That should do the trick. We'll be back for her tomorrow. For Robin, not for my wife. Ah, do you know, are you... If I understood you correctly, Nate, yesterday, you were thinking about playing this game? If you're feeling stressed out about the kind of fast pace of other video games, this is really something to totally get your teeth in and just chill out while you're riding a horse around town. Horse riding is completely optional. You can also collect hazelnuts, go to the spa. Hey, let me show you the spa. Let me give you the guided tour around Stardew Valley or Pelican Town. If ever your energy level is low, energy and or health, you can go in here and then, you know, take off all your clothes, which is kind of funny. Oh yeah, today I'm walking slow again. I think that's how it's supposed to happen. The other day I think there was a little bug and I could walk really fast here. And then you drop in here and now watch what happens to the energy level. It just goes and, like a real spa does, it literally just goes and restores the energy and the health. So sometimes, especially in the beginning of the game, if you fell a lot of trees that are necessary to build stuff and to sell things, that really exhausts you. And when you go and go to the spa every so often, you can replenish that energy. And still, there's supposed to be some kind of a secret thing going here. Except for the locker that smells awful. But hey, one day it shall be unlocked. Indeed, so you're doing a big day's worth of mining, that exhausts you. And you think, man, I can barely walk. You can just walk into here and come back refreshed. And riding around town is just such a cool idea. Usually you have to walk, but if you get yourself a horse, oh my god, so nice. It's a little bit faster and, you know, it feels really stately to do that too. So, do we have any more seeds to sow out? Oh, actually, before we do any of that, let's go to the community center. Let's put that cauliflower where it should be. Oh, that's going to be nice. Yeah, it kind of comes the more you play the game. I think it's not, I don't think there's a set value to it, like the time you play. I think it's combination of money you reach and people you befriend. So some things will show up when you reach a certain friendship level with people, or other things will happen when kind of when the time is right. Like there comes a point where when you've done X amount of fishing, then Willy will say, hey, there's a new fishing rod in town that you can have. Oh, there we go. It's potato and cauliflower. All right. I'm so glad I didn't put them all into my casks. That would have been bad. Cauliflower. I'll give you one of these, since they're enough. Bundle complete! This is another thing that advances you in the game, doing these community center missions. I've got one more to go. We need one tomato, and that grows in the summer. And then we're gonna get the greenhouse! One tomato away from the greenhouse, isn't that exciting? Speed grow. Stimulates leaf production, guaranteed to increase growth rate by at least 10%. Makes into tilled soil. 20 of them! That's nice. And this guy is called a Junimo. And they're kind of ethereal creatures that live here. And they restore the community center to its proper glory. So this is all dilapidated here. But then the rooms that we have restored and completed, they look nice and bright and shiny. Like the community center once used to look like. Oh yes, so the basement, even though it doesn't look it, it has also been, you know, made operational again, which is nice. And then the lobby isn't quite like it yet. The fish tank looks a little dilapidated. There, I've got 3 stars, means I've got 3 things completed, 3 are still outstanding. And for each of these things, like the fish tank, you need to find so many fish for this to happen. Like I'm 1 fish away from removing the glittering boulder, whichever that is. I don't actually know where that is. So it's going to be exciting to find that out. And then hopefully the whole lobby is going to be restored. And then, so once I have all these missions, then I get another star. And as soon as I have all the stars, the whole community center is back in its former glory. And there is, of course, this evil side mission that the evil Georgia Corporation, they offer the mayor to take the whole community center off his hands and put a warehouse, a Georgia warehouse there. Georgia sign looks suspiciously like the Amazon logo. Maybe I'm just making that up, but you know. Oh, it's near the mines. Oh, exciting. Okay. I need coconut to rub on my sore knee. Please bring one ASAP. Kent. Kent, you got it, buddy. Maybe we have one somewhere frittered away. Otherwise it'll cost us a trip to the desert. We'll see. If we have one, you shall have it. If we don't, we might go to the desert for you. We can show Nate the desert. That's a good idea. Are you streaming today, Nate? I believe, Chris, you're streaming today, right? Just checking, is it 7 PM today? And we'll do all that tomorrow, I think. Let's just go to bed. Horse, find its own way. Not today, okay. Nate's not streaming today. Chris might well be streaming today. Usually at 7 PM Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who don't know Chris, I will put a link into the description if ever Streamlabs wakes up or YouTube lets it do that. Oh, come on. There we go. There. Bit of artisanal cheese. Okay. Day 15 of spring. Look at that. Your apple tree wasn't allowed to grow, right? We need to take care of that. We also need to know when it's raining. There we go. That's Chris's Twitch channel right there. Weather forecast. Welcome to KUZU5, your #1 source for weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny. Oh. Oh, grocery to pick up. No worries, Ralph. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm sure I'll be back tomorrow. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same time, same place. Have a good pickup session. Hello, cow. Hello, other cow. Hello, pig. Anything I can collect? Oh, hello, sheep. How you doing? Indeed. It is a lively farm now. Kevin Bacon. He's only 1 month old. Very cool. And he looks really happy. Thank you for the milk, guys. I shall turn it into top-class cheese. There we go. Have fun. Don't eat all the grass. You eat the grass? Yes! Oh my god, you've eaten all of it. Ha! Cow. There's also some behind the barrels here, don't forget that. Right, apple tree. We only have 5 crops left, so let's go and do that. The trash bear. Which one's the trash bear? I don't think I know him. Have we met him? So many eggs, my goodness. I should leave some in the little locker here. Or make more mayonnaise machines. Wow, I have 2 void eggs. Crazy stuff. Oh, we don't have... Oh, yeah, right. The hidden area that you talked about. That is a very good point. Let's check that out next. There's so much to do on the farm. So much to do. So first of all, let's put the cauliflower in here, because I think we might be able to pickle it. I think horseradish we can't pickle, so we'll go sell that. That goes into precious metals here. That, no, don't eat that. He does like eating stuff if you don't pick something else. That's a little annoying. There. So all of that and more. No. The wood we're not going to sell. We've worked too hard for that. Jelly, that gets sold. I think that's all we need right now. Now let's see if we can pickle cauliflower, can we? Yes! We can pickle cauliflower. Obsessed with eating the cauliflower, dude. It's produce. Pays your wages, man. Don't eat it. Ooh, cherries. That's nice. Now, these are apple trees here. I don't know which apple tree they're referring to. This could well be it here. But it could also be... There are 2 other apple trees. This is an apple. These 2 are apple trees. I think this is what they're referring to. They get a little irate if there's as much as... Wild trees don't matter, but if there's anything around while the trees are growing, they don't really like that. Shame the chickens don't come here and polish this off. That's what I'd like. Do you know, I could always... speaking of people coming over to eat grass, there we go. Duck eats grass here, that's cool. I wish everyone would do that. I wonder if we can actually go and move the whole egg and chicken operation onto this island. That might be an idea. So rather than it being the orchard, we'll take this down and put the coop here. That might be something. To move the tree where the food is. There, I hope you guys are doing okay. I know. Don't keep it a secret, you know. He's probably thinking, hey, I'm not going to tell anyone about this. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Oh, chicken is grumpy. Not every chicken is grumpy. See, you're a stupid chicken. You gotta go over there and eat grass. You're grumpy at me just because you're too stupid to find food. I'm sorry. Who's at fault here? I can't tell. Mr. House, that's nice. Mr. House is probably going to sleep already. I wouldn't blame him for that. I know, but the thing is, you know, you try to put everything in place so that everyone can have a good time, and then they don't even realize what you've done to them, what you've done for them. As is so often reflected in comments on YouTube videos. Your solution didn't work for me, and you suck as a result. Really? That's interesting. Good philosophy, because the other 50 comments read that it has very well worked for the people who've tried it out, so I wonder who's at fault here. Crazy. But hey, what can you do? Indeed, yes. Ah, that word did not get blocked, Nate. How interesting. Mr. House, there we go. You're still up, that's cool. Not rich, I like it. Where's my horse? I totally lost my horse. Again? Also not a surprise. Well, I'll tell you what, we were going to see Robin anyway. I wonder if I can move a whole coop with occupants. You know, it's a bit like when you buy a property and it's not actually empty. It comes with a tenant inside and you just buy it and go and... What's happening? There. And you buy it with a tenant already inside and you think, that's interesting. Ooh, look at that. Salmonberry. Don't eat the salmonberry. Obsessed with eating stuff. Oh my goodness, there's so many of these. My god, look at the trees here. That's what happens when you fertilize trees. There's so many you can't actually get through. Hey Demetrius, looking good this morning. Maru helps me in the lab sometimes. She's a good kid. And you're a weird dad. But that's okay. Now let's check in with the local businesses and see how they're doing. Yeah, good on you, Mayor. Now, Robin, I wonder if you can help me move a building. It's so cool, isn't it? I didn't think it was going to be that dramatic, but yeah. Choose a location. A location to put the thing? You'd imagine it a location to move, I would say, i.e. this. There we go. Alright, okay, cool. Will the duck find its way home? Here's the duck. Yeah, I was kind of thinking here. I mean, you know, duck's in the way. This is also kind of encroaching on things. I hadn't really thought about this. I don't want to get rid of all the grass here. There's some trees in the way. This could work. This could work. Come out and eat grass. That's a great idea. Boom. Right, you're living elsewhere now. These trees, I might take them away. Good. No charge. I love it. Also, while we're here, can I upgrade that? Now that you've moved it. Construct farm buildings. Oh, this is nice. That's really good. Barn, well, silo, mill. Mill. coupe. Deluxe coupe. That's the one. 20 grand, 500 wood, 200 stone. All right. I believe you have mentioned that once or twice, yes. Unlocks rabbits. Now you're talking. Build that thing. Come on. Let's do this. What, like, Dreamlab, what's the point in a comment like that, right? Everything is racist, everything is sexist, everything is phobic, and you have to point it all out. What? What? That makes no sense at all. Oh, select the big coupe to upgrade. Okay. I've forgotten where it is now. I already lost the coupe. I need a map. There. Boom. I'll start working on your coupe upgrade first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you, Robin. I like that. Okay. 3:20, we have a little bit of time left. Horseradish. Leeks even. 2 of them. Wow. Look at that. Sometimes I pick up 3 salmon berries. My goodness. Oh. You could get rich just foraging. Do you know, I think we've missed the egg festival. I was just thinking about it. But that's okay. I think we've been there twice. It's not really for me, that egg festival. Wow. I like this. This is the problem with those types of statements. This generalization of literally everything. You know, if you say all video games are sexist, you think, yeah, okay, that's interesting. That would indicate that you have looked at and played every single one of them that is currently available on the planet to be able to make a statement like that. What's the chance of that? Are there even people on the planet who have played every single video game? Whenever I'm struggling with a technical problem, I always take a walk. Good advice, Maru. And Penny doesn't really want to speak to me. My mother definitely has a problem with going to the saloon too much. Now that you mention it, perhaps, you know, but it's best not to dwell on bad things, right? Right, it's best to be positive. Or I think it's good to be realistic. Well, in the case of your mother, I don't think either of these options applies. I think your mother is an alcoholic, and, you know, I wonder if we can find a way to get her some help in some way. What am I going to say here? This is difficult. She thinks her mom's having a problem with going to the saloon too much. But it's best not to dwell on it and see things positive. Yeah, I mean, positive attitude is important. I totally agree. But just glancing over such a problem, I'm not sure if that's the best course of action. What shall I say? Think it's good to be realistic in this case? Let's do this. Maybe you're right. It's better to cope with reality. Come on, Penny, we can do this together. The issue was that she was saying, and she doesn't often say things, so, you know, she was saying that I think my mom has a serious issue with going to the saloon too much. But sigh, it's best not to dwell on things, right? And then I could say, see things positive, or it's better to be realistic. So, Neville, absolutely, I think me too. I offered him once to move in on the farm with me, but he declined. He said, no, I live here by choice. And, you know, I say, yeah, absolutely. I think I'm going to give Elliot the pomegranate. He loves it. Jay, this is a beautiful gift. Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's not an issue to glaze over or just see it positive or whatnot. Hey, your mom's an alcoholic. It's an issue. So I told her to be realistic and she agreed on that. So hey, maybe, just like with her getting her tab paid, perhaps we can, you know, all pull together in the right direction. While I'm here. Hey Willie, how's it going? Ahoy there, son. Looks like decent weather for fishing, eh? You would say that about every weather, though. I like his positive attitude. That's very good. Let's go put some bait in here. Bye, Willie. Got a rush. Got a farm to run. There's always things to collect here. Nate, this is one thing I can give you if you start playing this game. The area to this place here is unlocked, so it's not a biggie. You just have to find 300 pieces of wood to repair this bridge here that's down by the beach. And when you open that up, then on this area on the right hand side, there's a lot of stuff you can collect, and that makes quite a bit of money in the beginning of the game. So that's a nice little tip. Invest 300 bucks in that, and you know, or 300 pieces of wood. Actually, it's not even money. It's just 300 pieces of wood. Hey Clint, how you doing? Be glad you're a farmer, Jay. It's nicer to work outdoors than in a hot furnace all day. Amen to that. Let's have a beer. Let's have a beer. Hey Gus. Hey Pam. We're just talking about you. Spring, it's a big world out there. Spring, the valley comes alive. Let's listen to that. Wouldn't be a pub without a jukebox, huh? Hey Shane, what's going down? Hey, sorry if I came off as rude when we first met. You're okay, Shane, that's okay. Thank you so much for the frozen pizzas you keep giving me. That you found at the back of the store. I think I'm gonna buy you all a beer. Even Pam. If they had non-alcoholic beer, I'd buy you that, but they don't, so hey. What's with the music? Yes. And the jacket, too. How do you know this is my favorite? Well, you know. Anyone here? What's with the music? I just put a quarter in the jukebox. It's a pub. We need to listen to music. Wild horseradish jam. Why not? Let's listen to that. There, that's nice. Excellent. My favorite. Also, Gus. That's the watering can, isn't it? That's not a beer. Come on. Let's have a beer. Hey. Oh, goodness. Are you sure? Absolutely. Come on, Emily. Let's have a drink. Thank you. I'm feeling a positive energy from this gift. Me too. I think, you know, the two would make a handsome couple. Shame that the music always stops here. That's a shame. I don't think I'll play Junimo Kart today. I think I've played it one too many times. I'm just gonna sway home. There. See how the chicken's doing tomorrow. In the new and improved, you know, coop location. Also, what are we going to do with the old location? My goodness, look at the space I have here now. Wow. I think I should move the mayonnaise machines. Actually, no, they can stay here close to where we're selling this. I might actually move them closer to where we're selling stuff. There. That's that. Ooh. Refined quartz and coal. That's nice. What else can we pick? Yeah, seeds we'll worry about tomorrow. There we go. New coop location. I might move it a little bit into a more favorable position. I didn't know I had to get the ground ready for that. Yeah, like the trees on the back here. I think I might just go and take them away. I'm gonna work out a nicer location for this. But so far now, I just want the chickens to have a good life. And if they're too stupid to find the grass themselves, well, I'll just bring them home to where that is. At least a hobby in common. That is totally true. Well, let's collect that and put the salmon berries in here. If ever we run out of things to brew, we'll make salmon berry hooch, I guess. This stuff gets sold. Coal will keep. Fertilizer, we need to fritter that away. Oyster, daffodil. Leek we're going to give to George. I think George will like that. Cauliflower will pickle. Wouldn't it be nice if we can brew stuff out of cauliflower? That'd be kind of cool. There, let's put that in here. Cauliflower. Leeks is for thingy. Okay. And then the fiber and the precious metals and all that, that goes in my other lockers. Over here. There. And the quartz and iron bars, that goes in here. And then I suppose super speedy mega grow, that goes in this drawer here. What else have we got for spring? Pepper, that's for the summer. That's the summer. Winter seeds. Rice shoot. Doesn't actually matter when we plant that, I don't think. Hops, definitely for the summer. That's for the fall, and fall. Sunflower, probably summer, as the name suggests. Rare seeds, fall, and basic retaining soil. Okay. Maybe put my treasure hunter back in there. Control FN! How you doing? Very good to see you. Welcome to another beautiful day in the valley, which is already coming to a close, I'm afraid. I'm going to cut it a little bit short today, because I don't know what's happening with this doctor's appointment. I just don't want to catch them. I just don't want to, you know, I like to be there when they're ready. And since the appointment was at 10, it's now 11:30. I think I might call this a day. And I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully with a bit of better time, hopefully from my other studio, as they say. Look at that, 8.5 grand. That's not bad at all. Woohoo! We'll see how happy the chickens are tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I really appreciate us getting together every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for morning coffee on the farm. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.